Thursday of the 14th week in Ordinary Time Reflection. You know, for God, everything is possible. But one thing is not possible for Him. Are you curious to know? He cannot stop loving you. He cannot stop loving you. He loves you so much. That's the only thing He can't do, but it's not possible. The way He loves us, the first reading is beautiful, my dear friends. It's the end of the book of Hosea, and we find how after punishing, after we are heading towards the end of book of Hosea, and after punishing and all the punishment, pain, and now he reveals the truth, the secret behind all those calamities, punishment. That is love. He cannot hide it. He cannot hide it. So that's exactly why He's saying, when Israel was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called my son. So exactly Exodus chapter 4 verse 22. He called them my son. And as a father and a mother looked after their children, He looked after them. That is amazing. His love is not conditional at all. He cannot stop, cannot help but love. And that's why He's saying, when Israel was child, the more they were called, the more they went away. See, his heart is broken. God is in pain, isn't it? And imagine, He's immortal and we are mortal beings. That immortal being is sad about the mortal one. The gap between God and us, you cannot even imagine. Still, his pain, He speaks with a broken heart. That is the love where you cannot understand. They kept sacrificing to the Baals, and burning offerings to idols, and bringing offerings. Yet it was I who taught Ephraim to walk like a mother, like a father. He helped them. In Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 7, He said, I have called them not because they are a great nation, rather they are a small, tiny group of people. I loved them and I made them great. So this is His love. And I taught them how to walk. And I took them by their arms. So that's how He directed us. Directed the people. What a emotion. What a sentiment. What a sensitivity God has towards us. He had towards us, my dear friends. But they did not know that I healed them. I led them with cords of kindness. So without knowing that He has done this, we are going away. We are betraying Him. And we don't value Him. It doesn't matter whether we know or not. Yet He does always. He does the best and the right thing for us. But they did not know that I healed them. I led them with cords of kindness, with the bands of love. I became to them as one who cares, who eases the yoke on their jaws. My dear friends, cords of love, bands of love, and cords of kindness. Sometimes we might feel with a cord and band, we are not free. So that's exactly out of love He's doing. Like the kite in the sky, controlled by the thread. That is the very reason that you should have that control. It happens out of love. It's not curtailing your freedom. But then with that freedom you can be destroyed. So He directed us, controlled us with love, my dear friends. And bent down to them and fed them like a mother. Going after the child who is reluctant to eat. telling stories, running behind him, feeding them. That's how he fed us. Of course, he sent manna from sky. He sent his only son as our food. Not milk, not the blood, red blood turned to white milk. It's his body and blood turned to the host, very Eucharist. That's how he fed us. He never bent, rather he came down. He came down as a food, manna from sky. I bend down to them to feed them. My heart recoils within me. My compassion grows warm and tender. I will not execute my burning anger. I will not again destroy Ephraim. My dear friends, you have to understand, anger of God, wrath of God, is not the way people get angry with their children. No, when they see something wrong, no. It's the passion, burning passion of the Lord to correct the wrong. That is exactly the meaning of wrath of God. And punishment is molding, formation. It's not out of anger. So anger with anger, reaction with anger is wrong, isn't it? So he has never sinned. There's no sin and negativity in him. I will not again destroy Ephraim, for I am God and not a man, the Holy One in your midst. And I will once, not one, come in wrath. So this is how he saved them. This is how he loved me. And today, that love is unconditional. You cannot pay back the ransom he paid for us on the cross, dying for us, and paid the ransom and made us free, gave us freedom and liberty. My dear friends, so today we are called to send. You receive without pain, give without pay. That is my duty. Peter was a sinner, and God so loved him. Went to the very shore where he left him, going back to his old life. Like the dog going to the vomit, like the pig goes to the mud. Peter went back to his own trade, and Jesus was waiting, and when he came, just asked, do you love me more than others do? That's exactly why in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 2 he's saying how to serve, not out of obligation, not because of the salary, no, out of love, with compassion you serve, because that's how he was served by the Lord. This is our duty, my dear friends. So it's not, don't take things personally. Proclaim as you go, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So just do as you are instructed. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons. And this is the duty that you should do. Duty out of love. The moment you love him, you cannot help but serve him. It's not a lip service where you just say, love, I love you, Lord, I love you, Lord, without giving. If it is love, it should flow, isn't it? Acquire no gold, silver, or copper for your belts, no bag for your journey, or 2 tunics or sandals or a staff, for the laborer deserves his food. He will look after us. Just focus on your duty. And then for the laborer, and whatever town or village you enter, find out who is worthy in it, and stay there until you depart. As you enter the house, greet it, and if the house is worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it is not worthy, let your peace return to you. Don't ever lose your peace. No, don't let their reactions to disturb your response to God, because you are here to respond for that love. My dear friend, just don't shake or break yourself. Just move forward. And if anyone will not receive you or listen to your words, shake off the dust from your feet when you leave that house or town. Just remember, have your focus right. You are here not because of anyone else, not because of my Father, my God, my Jesus, who loves me so much. I am lost and found because of him. Now I am going to help him to find the lost sheep in the vineyard. Amen. May God bless you.